gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's MIAA Division 4 Round of 32 soccer tournament game featuring the Eagles of the Advanced Math and Science Academy Charter School and the Green Wave of Abington High. Please welcome onto the field AMSA's head coach and assistant varsity coach, Mr. Bobby Bishop and Brian Bacala. We'd like to introduce the roster for AMSA. First, our team managers, Miguel Pedrosa and Emily Camara. The underclassmen for the Eagles, number 3, Joseph LaRosa. Number 4, Conrad Richter. Number 6, Felipe Costa. Number 7, Duptree Nguyen. Number 8, Captain Nathan Thornley. Number 10, Aria Sheth. Number 11, Garrett Maxwell. Number 12, Captain Anton Richter. Number 15, JC Montero. Number 16, Harrison Barraclaw. Number 17, Isaac D'Souza. Number 18, Jesse Scheinsfeld. Number 21, Christopher Ebner. And number 24, Dylan Boja. And please welcome the seniors from the Eagles. Number 5, Richard Demora. Number 9, senior Jeremy Turgeon. Number 14, senior Liam Thornley. Number 19, senior Aiden Allen Gordon. And number 13, senior captain Richard Newbainer. And now, please welcome the Abington Green Wave, led by their coaches, head coach Brian Klaus, junior varsity coach Will Casely, and assistant coaches Jose Andrade and John Stark. Please welcome the Green Wave underclassmen. Number 0, Cam Cooper. Number 2, Caio Oliveira. Number 3, Miguel D'Souza. Number 4, Captain David Byrne. Number 5, Philip Diaz. Number 7, Raul Matoso. Number 8, Natan Martins. Number 9, Enzo D'Souza. Number 11, Sam Almeida. Number 12, Cole Lindo.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Number 15, Matthew Sullivan. Number 16, Aiden Calcano. Number 18, Matthew Grafton. Number 20, Kaiki Pereira. Number 24, Brody Grafton. Number 25, Nathan Calcano. Number 26, Drew Flaherty. Number 31, James Campbell. Number 36, Lucas de Oliveira. Number 44, Dimitri St. Paul. And now, please welcome the seniors from the Abington Green Wave. Number 6, Luis Alvarez. Number 13, Damian Montero. Number 17, Lucas Diaz. Number 19, Ray Salmon. Number 21, Aiden McCann. And our senior captains, number 10, Aiden Grafton. And senior captain, number 14, Max Lindo. Ladies and gentlemen, team members, if you please turn around and face the school and our flag. Please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. uniforms, if you are in need, are directly behind you at the school. The MIA, the Eagles, and the Green Wave also remind you to please support good sportsmanship throughout the game. We ask you please keep the sideline areas clear, and please be loud and proud and support your school and your community. Thank you.
Oh, I see that.
I wanted Rays, but
You guys did awesome, girls.
Hello and welcome to the campus of Abington High School for tonight's MIAA Division IV Boys Soccer Playoff game. It is the Advanced Math and Sciences Academy Eagles heading down from Marlborough to take on your Abington Green Wave, the 11th seeded Green Wave and the 22nd seeded Eagles. Doing battle, the Green Wave have put up a lot of goals this season. They're led by their two captains, Aiden Grafton and Max Lindo. The goaltender for the Green Wave, Cam Cooper. He is doing battle against Aiden Allen Corden in net for the Eagles. A takeaway from Natan Martins on the back end. Martins sends it back. And there to grab it, Richard Newbanner for the Eagles. This one in on Cooper. He makes his first stop of the night. Quickly rolls it up to Max Lindo in the middle of the field wearing number 14. He is the top scorer for the Green Wave. 15 goals, 19 assists for Lindo, good for 34 points. Aiden Grafton has the team lead in goals with 18, 11 assists for him for 29 overall points. They are the only two Green Wave members in the double-digit goals club. Here's Calcano chasing it out of play, and he will yield over to number 36, Lucas de Oliveira, for the Green Waves throw-in, trying to find Lindo in the middle of the field. Blasted all the way across. This one will stay in. Calcano, some nice hustle to get there. That is Nathan Calcano, number 25. His twin brother Aiden wears number 16 for the Green Wave. Up to Arya Sheth, number 10 for the Eagles. And now taking it back is de Oliveira. De Oliveira taking on two Eagles defenders and fighting them off and still possessing the ball. The foul will be called, however, on de Oliveira, so it'll be an Eagles throw-in. Nathan Thornley, the junior defenseman, blasted all the way across midfield. De Oliveira there, and now sent down into the corner. De Oliveira didn't get all of it. Now sent towards the middle of the field. Coach Brian Klaus of the Green Wave telling us before the game that his team's strategy all year, use the wings to start the offense, spread the field as wide as you can before heading back between the football hash marks and worrying about getting it into the goalie box. Offsides was called there on the Eagles. The Green Wave sky it into AMSA's bench. AMSA overall record of 10-6-2. The Green Wave 10-3-5. Impressive showing in the South Shore League. First shot stopped by Alan Corden. Both of these teams getting a bye in the preliminary. The winner will move on to face the winner of Stoneham and Tingsboro. If that is Tingsboro, one of these two teams would be the away team. If it's Stoneham in the upset, these two squads would each be the home team. Here's an opportunity for AMSA, kind of getting hooked around, was number 10, Arya Sheth, and the Green Wave able to escape the first real Eagles threat of the evening. Lendo, nice play to get it up to number 9, Enzo D'Souza. The Eagles take it back and blast it across midfield. Here now, Conrad Richter. Nice outlet pass to Richard Demora. Demora gets around Calcano, trying to turn the corner. His cross attempt is deflected out of play, and we'll have the first American Math and Sciences Academy corner kick of the evening. Low corner kick deflected first by the Green Wave, and now clearing it nicely was Natan Martins. AMSA controlling the possession battle so far. Green Wave have had the only good scoring opportunity so far. AMSA on the long run, number 16, Harrison Barraclaw. Can't chase it down. It'll be a Green Wave goal kick. Beautiful night for soccer, about 60 degrees at kickoff of this one. Much finer outside than what we had Sunday evening to start the Green Wave girls soccer team run. That was 36 degrees at kickoff and very chilly in the Green Wave's victory over Westfield Tech. They'll play tomorrow evening at West Bridgewater in their first round matchup. Other MIAA playoff action this week includes the football team home on Friday night against Winthrop. 7 p.m. kickoff at Memorial Field. Green Wave sending it to the right back, David Byrne. Miscommunication with the two defensive players for AMSA, and a foul called on the Eagles just inside midfield. The Green Wave will have the free kick. Sent to the top of the 18-foot box, headed away there by the Eagles. Calcano gets pushed down. Was it in the box is the question, and no, they're going to place the free kick right outside of the yellow line. About 3 inches away from being a penalty kick. Green Wave's best opportunity of the night, and it is Lindo lining up to take it. Max Lindo goes low into the two-man AMSA wall. The second effort headed out by the Eagles, and over the head of Lindo, AMSA tries clearing, and they do in fact get it back to midfield. Just get down there, De Oliveira. And now in a foot race is Matthew Sullivan. Out of play, it'll be Green Wave throw. Fast pace so far. Now another goal kick for Abington. Cooper puts it back in play. He's only faced the one shot so far. AMSA with numbers entering the offensive third. And Newbanner got his feet tangled. Now over the top. Unable to get there. Was Enzo D'Souza. Picked up by Alan Corden. Green Wave throwing right at midfield. Sent over the top, it bounces harmlessly in on Aiden Allen Corden. First 10 minutes spent here in the first half, still scoreless. One shot on net per team. Here's Lindo in the middle of the field. His through ball got deflected. Now Calcano clashing with his own man, Nathan Martins, but for the best is the two of them kind of made a wall to shield off the Eagle player from taking away possession. Lindo just over the touchline, and it'll be an AMSA throw-in. Deep throw, first head to it was Nathan Martins, center mid. Calcano chasing it down into the corner, able to save it, no. A goal kick ruled as just over the end line. Green Wave playing aggressive with three players up front. It is Lindo, the attacking mid. Three mid-backs, two true defenders on the pitch. Now the through ball for Calcano from Lindo. Can he get there this time? Yet no. Very close to the touchline again was Nathan Calcano, the freshman listed as a striker. Be tossed in by Richard Demora, senior defenseman. Lindo targeting Enzo D'Souza just offline. De Oliveira throws this one in off of the head of Martins. And the foul called on Enzo D'Souza. Free kick taken by Thornley. Headed back and forth. The Green Wave clear back towards midfield. Far side right, Sam Almeida. Junior wearing number 11 for the Green Wave. Chip to the middle. Demora the first to it there. AMSA takes it back across midfield. Getting tripped up was Anton Richter. Free kick, it'll be taken by number 8 lining up behind it, Nathan Thornley. He's got the power to place it into the box, and that's what he goes for, right in on Cooper, who makes the midair stop. De Oliveira getting around his defender. Nice ball up ahead for Calcano. Shielded away. And it's Alan Corden picking up the slow roller. Good leg on Alan Corden, blasting all of his free kicks well across the 50-yard line. There's Cooper, also the starting catcher of the Green Waves baseball team. His blast well across midfield, finding its way down to around the 33-yard line. Opportunity for a shot. It's blocked away. Lindo finds it and then gets tripped up. It'll be just outside the box again, but with a better angle. Lindo from just outside the football hash marks. It'll be a 3-man AMSA wall. We'll see if Lindo can place it into one of the top corners. The free kick again into the wall. Green Wave collect the rebound with Oliveira. His shot, diving stop by Alan Corden. Chased down to the corner, but it'll be a Green Wave corner kick, their first of the game. Great opportunity on the rebound. Good shot. Better save. Lindo to swing this one outward. Low kick headed by the Eagles. Now it's De Oliveira having his pocket picked by Conrad Richter. Takes it right back. Aiden Grafton wearing number 10. Attempts the slide tackle. And the foul called for that attempted slide tackle. Free kick from the Eagles side of midfield. Thornley will do it again. Over the top, placed to the top of Cooper's 6-foot box. Now Lindo to the corner, the cross, through everybody and out the other side. Placed well by Sheth, the junior forward from Shrewsbury. AMSA Regional Charter School located in Marlborough, Mass, alongside Route 495. Students from Hudson, Maynard, Marlborough, Clinton, Shrewsbury, Acton, Groton, and Lunenburg, all on this Eagles roster. AMSA came down to Abington to face the Green Waves baseball team in a playoff game a couple of seasons ago. Two schools at least that familiar with each other. Two players go down. This one placed into the arms of Cooper. He quickly throws it back towards midfield. Aggressive attack for Lucas De Oliveira. De Oliveira chasing it. It'll be a Green Wave throw also there. Was Enzo D'Souza. Aiden Calcano, the freshman, into the game. Twin brother of Nathan. So see if the two of them up front can spark some twin magic here. Still looking for the game's first goal. Just about halfway through this first half. Just under 21 minutes to go. It's short hops, Alan Corden. And Lindo was in there threatening. Good first touch from Felipe Costa. Cooper comes charging out, picks it up again. 20 minutes to go here in the first half. Green Wave, slight edge and shots on target, 2-1. And the foul called on AMSA, free kick from the far side. High chip shot to the top of the box, loose, and Alan Corden comes out, but I believe offsides was whistled anyway. AMSA in with numbers. It's Felipe Costa trying to turn the corner, unable to do so. Great defense by Cole Lindo. Two Calcanos up front. Lindo still the mid, and now De Oliveira is whistled for the foul. Ref moving the ball out to exactly the 20-yard line, and that almost works better out for Richard Demora. He places it well, headed to the left side post. Cooper makes the save there. Cooper blasting ahead for Lindo, trying to get over the top of everybody. Now Calcano finds it with a little bit of space, chipped back to the goalie Alan Corden. And he sends it skyward back to midfield, taken there by Aiden Grafton. Another Abington thrown from the far sideline. Sent to the middle of the field. Green Wave pressure the ball, but don't get close to a scoring opportunity just yet. Nice touch by Calcano. Foul committed by Calcano. Handball rightly called on Advanced Math and Sciences. Another one sent long over the top. It's going to be a foot race. And it bounces in harmlessly on Aiden Allen Corden. He's a senior from Lunenburg. A lone Lunenburg resident on this AMSA roster. cross will go over the top of everybody and out of play. Goal kick and an advanced math and sciences sub. Isaac D'Souza, the sophomore forward from Marlborough, into the game. He replaces Arya Sheth. Headed nicely by Martins. Pop back across midfield for Calcano. Push called on Aiden Calcano. Good through ball. Not enough space for a shot, however, and cleared out by the Green Wave. Conrad Richter was the one in pressuring. Knocked out of play from Demora. De Oliveira will throw it back in for the Green Wave. Lindo, nice pass to the middle for Natan Martins. Free kick sent all the way in. Short hops Cooper, but the backstop makes the save again. Long throw-in, targeting up front Martins. Now Calcano spins it through and cleared out of play by AMSA. 13 minutes to play here in the first half. Matthew Grafton, the junior mid, comes in. Skied up by Cole Lindo. Now Calcano in on net, and Aiden Allen Corden comes up with the stop. Third really good shot for the Green Wave. Sent forward by the Eagles. Cooper makes the stop on one hop. Up ahead to Lindo. The shot, and AMSA's on the board. It's Arya Sheth who came back into the game, and the Eagles take the lead. Just their third shot in on Cooper. That one blasted top left corner. No assist on Sheth's goal. Window over the top. Alan Corden blasts it across midfield. Now it's Isaac D'Souza pressuring. The Eagles have another opportunity. The cross is through the diving Eagle on the left side post. That was Anton Richter sliding down to try to pot the one-timer. Philip Diaz and Enzo D'Souza back in. Misplayed by the Eagles, picked up by Linzo. Now De Oliveira. Sent into what looks like the Green Wave girls soccer team sitting on the sidelines here. Might have plucked Brenna Howley, also of the softball team, as they take in some playoff soccer action ahead of their matchup tomorrow afternoon at West Bridgewater. 9 minutes to go here in the first half. The Eagles lead at 1-0. The shot, Cooper a diving save, as there was contact and looking for a call was Sheth in the middle of the field. Here goes Richter, his through ball, the shot, and another goal. Sheth was there, as was Conrad Richter. And it's 2-0 Eagles.
Eagles goal scored by number 10, Arias Sheth, his second goal of the game.
Sheth indeed getting credit for his second of the game. So now the Green Wave chasing a couple as we approach halftime. Eagles right back into the offensive third, but the Green Wave clear back to midfield. Far side's Grafton. Lindo softly through, looking for Grafton to the far corner. He's able to save it, cuts back to the middle. Now a one-time shot, low and in! Far side post. And it is Philip Diaz getting the Green Wave within one. An outburst of scoring the last 3 minutes. Enzo D'Souza getting the apple on the goal. Now it's Calcano fighting for it again. That is Philip Diaz's first goal of the season. He does have 3 assists. That is good for his 5th point. And for Enzo D'Souza, his 4th assist and 9th point on the season. AMSA taking it away with Felipe Costa. Cooper will have the goal kick. Cooper gets ready to blast it away. Taken by the Eagles, 1-touch passing through, and a slide successful for the Green Waves back line. De Oliveira up ahead, Calcano, giant strides for the freshman. He can't quite get there. It's sent out of play. It'll be a Green Wave throw-in. Miguel D'Souza enters for Abington with 5 minutes to play here in the first half. The push helping De Oliveira. And the foul called back at the 40. It'll be a Green Wave free kick right in front of us. Initially ruled advantage, but then AMSA came up with the touch. Coming over to take the free kick, he's Aiden Grafton. Grafton placed nicely into the box, dropped and still loose, cleared out by the Eagles. Not out of the woods yet. The Green Wave recovered, trying to turn the corner. The cross is loose. It bounces almost over the goal line. A great stop, as the Green Wave thought that one had made it over the goal line. Only VAR would confirm that. That is not offered here in high school. Exciting couple of minutes. The Green Wave getting about 4 inches away from perhaps tying this game. The foul committed by the Green Wave. 3:40 to play here in the first half. Richard Newbanner will take the free kick. He sends it straight in, headed away by the tall Green Wave defense, and then blasted out of play and into the parking lot as Cooper will have a goal kick. Lindo turns with it, sends it over the top looking for Enzo D'Souza. The run in, the goalie missed it, and then able to sprint back and dive on top of it before any member of the Green Wave could capitalize. Now a takeaway as Alan Corden retakes his 6-foot box. AMSA sends it over the top, headed. Could be trouble as Isaac D'Souza tries centering it. Cooper one-hands it down and picks it up. Great stop by the junior goalkeeper. Cooper mile in the air. Calcano off the deflection. Nice ball through to Enzo D'Souza. D'Souza's shot and a diving stop by Alan Corden. It'll be a corner for the Green Wave. Another great shot by Enzo D'Souza. And the corner kick will be taken by Lindo. This one will swing inward towards net. Lindo another low one and headed out by the Eagles. Looked like he was going for the Olympico. Tapped down by the Eagles. And now a throw in. About a minute and a half to go here. Unofficially, the time kept on the field by the referees. Lindo settles. Lindo's cross out of play, another corner. Max Lindo lines it up. Places nicely. It's loose. The one-timer on the half volley is cleared out by the Eagles. About 45 seconds to go here in the first half. It's 2-1. Advanced Math and Sciences leads the Abington Green Wave, 22 seed, and the 11 seed here in the first round of the MIAA Division IV playoffs. On to play now with about 20 on the clock. Free kick from a decent spot, but the right leg could threaten the interior box. Lindo's in the area. This one sent all the way in, punched up by Aiden Cooper, and that does it for the half. So it is Advanced Math and Sciences scoring the first two of the game. The Green Wave find one in an answer. It's 2-1, the 22-second seeded Eagles leading the 11th seeded Green Wave at the half. We'll step aside here on Abington Community Access and Media and bring you second half action right after this. Second half about to get underway here on the campus of Abington High School. It's the Advanced Math and Science Academy Eagles leading 2-1. Coming into this second frame of action, 2-1 is the score. Philip Diaz with the goal for the Green Wave. Aria Sheth with the two tallies for AMSA. I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson, bringing you all the action from alongside Route 18 in Abington, Massachusetts. An opportunity for the Green Wave out in front. Good stop, still loose. The rebound's put home, and the Green Wave tie it up 25 seconds into the second half. Calcano was there for the Green Wave, and this is a brand new ball game. Nathan Calcano with the game-tying goal. Now sent over the top for Aria Sheth. He's got both AMSA goals tonight. This one is blasted. Sam Almeida credited with the goal for Abington, wearing number 11. Deflected it out in front. This one headed in on Cooper, who fields the short hop perfectly and keeps this game tied at 2. Tapped down by Nathan Martins. Now Calcano up the far side with some space. His through ball a little bit too far ahead, and the race won by AMSA. They clear it out. Calcano will take the throw in from the far side. Deep throw headed out by Richard Newbanner. the back, Cole Lindo makes a nice move. He still possesses. Now to the near side for Miguel D'Souza. D'Souza back over to David Bird. Calcano tripped up. No whistle. Now the Eagles take charging it back across midfield. All the way in, and Alan Corden comes out to play it at the top of his 18-foot box. Now Cooper charges out and does the same thing for the Green Wave. Winner of this game faces the winner of Stoneham and Tingsboro. That game taking place tomorrow at 4 p.m. Through ball is loose. Alan Corden comes charging out, has to clear it. Now an empty net. Opportunity for the Green Wave. Alan Corden scrambling. The AMSA defense rallies around the ball and prevents a shot from being placed on target. And then the foul called on the Eagles.
It's Bella's. I can't give you Bella's chicken sandwich. Can you give me Bella's chicken sandwich? No. $3 on me. I'll give you $5. No, I'm not giving anyone Bella's chicken sandwich.
Lindo will take the free kick about 35, 40 yards out from net. Chipped high, looking for the far side post, just wide and long to the left. Alan Cooper's goal kick low. Green Wave blasted back across midfield, headed by Calcano, but out of play. Byrne, center back. Now Miguel D'Souza. D'Souza, some nice moves through the middle of the field. Now through to Lindo. Lindo off the side of his foot. Can't break through the Eagles' back line. Now Lindo across to Sam Almeida. He's got the game-tying goal. Settled by Aiden Grafton, middle of the field. Calcano cuts to the middle. The opportunity for a shot is sent over the crossbar. Almeida looking for his second. Just over that crossbar, dead center of the goal. Another goal kick for Aiden Allen Corden. Opportunity for the Eagles. It's Sheth looking for a hat trick. And the Green Wave defense says no, led by Captain David Byrne. Chipped up ahead for Lindo, who's ahead of the play. He sends it for Calcano. His strike just over the crossbar. Green Wave pressuring early and often here in the second half. Eagles with just one opportunity. In on Cooper to our left, and he made the stop. Alan Cooper has already been tested a handful of times here in the second frame. 80 minutes here played in MIAA high school soccer. Just about in the 50th of those 80. Good turning the corner from Miguel D'Souza. He takes on two Eagles and deflects it out of play. And a goal kick is the call. Alan Corden's kick over everybody. Sent backwards. Cole Lindo able to recover it. Send it back across midfield. Eagles free kick sent well ahead of the Green Wave back line. Chasing it down there, Cole Lindo. He touches it out of play, throw in. Not deflects back into the Eagles bench. They'll have another throw in there. Opportunity sent up for Almeida. Sam Almeida with space. And it's cleared out of play. Good defensive recovery by Nathan Thornley, the junior from Maynard. Almeida takes the throw-in for the Green Wave, or he'll yield to Natan Martins. Martin's a deep throw-in through the box. A one-timer off the football crossbar from Calcano. Can't draw it out much better than that, just about a foot high from Calcano. That was Aiden launching the shot from the far side. Headed by the Green Wave now. 28:45 remains in the second half. All knotted, 2 goals apiece. Nathan Calcano couldn't chase it down over the far side touchline. AMSA takes the throw-in, trying to set up some offense. 2 unanswered goals by the Green Wave have tied this game up. Calcano taken down again. He draws the free kick. Lindo there for the Green Wave. He sends Martins forward. Lindo to the top of the 18, headed by the Eagles. Second chance, cleared away, and the Green Wave have to be careful. It's going to be an opportunity for AMSA. In on a breakaway is Felipe Costa. He shoots and scores. A defensive breakdown for the Green Wave. And they take their lead back 3-2 with 27 minutes left.
Eagles goal scorer number 6, Felipe Costa.
Blasted off of one of the Eagles, and now AMSA threatening again, taken down on the slide. No call was Natan Martins. Enzo D'Souza fighting for space. He gets held up, and indeed a foul and a free kick coming for the Green Wave. Lindo there again, sent in on Alan Corden, and he makes the stop on one bounce. Sheth pressuring for the Eagles, and he's called for the push. Calcano on the far side, trying to shake off his defender, create some space. It bounces back. Lindo closes on it. Now onside is the Eagles player is the call. This one will be chased down to the corner and shielded out of play, a goal kick. D'Souza gets it to Calcano. Green Wave throwing from the far side. Back and forth. Now the Eagles find a little bit of possession. 24 minutes to play. Green Wave chasing a goal. That tally coming from Felipe Costa.
Entering the game for Green Wave, number 13, Damian Montero.
Damian Montero enters for the Green Wave, center back senior. Calcano with some space up the far side. His cross in on Alan Corden, who comes diving out to prevent the one-timer from D'Souza. Green Wave cleared back to midfield. Chested down there, but taken by the Eagles in another Green Wave turnover. No harm, no foul. Cooper will have the goal kick. Some more subs. Hayden replaces Nathan Calcano. Hayden coming in top middle, so he'll be the striker. Cleared up by Liam Thornley into the awaiting arms of Cooper. Misheaded by Jeremy Turgeon. The Green Wave have a throw in far side. Now it's going to be an AMSA throw in. They back the Eagle up a couple of yards. Push call this time on Advanced Math and Sciences. Free kick. Placed well for Almeida. His shot blocked away, and now the Eagles back the other way. Cooper blasts it all the way forward, off of Almeida's head, and out of play. Offside's called this time on AMSA. That'll give the Green Wave the free kick with about 20.5 minutes to go. Headed back by the Eagles. Eagles come away with it with some space. The through ball, a little bit too far ahead of Arya Sheth. He's got 2 goals, but able to chase it down into the corner before it's cleared out. It'll be an Eagles corner kick. Philip Diaz, one of the 2 goal scorers, coming in for Natan Martins, who just went down a little limp. AMSA scores, but the ref's whistle blew halfway through the ball being in the air. The referee is confused, and now they're going to wipe off the goal and redo the corner kick for the errant whistle. I believe a sub, what happened there is a sub was entering the game and the ref never blew it to come back into play. So there's the whistle. And the corner kick through everybody and out the other side. So the Green Wave fare a little bit better. Matthew Grafton in, replacing Sam Almeida up front. Green Wave need to find at least a goal in the next 18 minutes. Chip through looking for Calcano, but in on Alan Corden, who dives on top of it and will reset the field. Headed back all the way to Cooper. Green Wave players slow to get up on the far side. Meanwhile, AMSA has an offensive opportunity. Still in play, the Green Wave currently man down. And with the possession comes the stoppage. It was Lindo that went down. Now back into play. Throw-in goes out of play into the Eagles bench. 16 minutes to go. Three-two is the Eagles' lead. Green Wave came out hot to start the second half, tying the game. Here's Calcano trying to turn the corner. He gets edged off by three Eagles defenders. Now it's De Oliveira has his volley into the box blocked. Green Wave throwing, De Oliveira will take it. Souza tapped it down all the way to the back line of David Byrne. Placed well. Cooper couldn't get there. Now the Calcano dove for it. And Alan Corden underestimated that by a little bit. Lucky it went out the other side. Nathan comes in for Aiden Calcano. De Oliveira out to play another Green Wave throw-in. Grafton back to De Oliveira. His cross low in, it's handcuffs in Corden, and it was Calcano threatening in front. Perfect deflection from Calcano at the top of the 6-foot box. And Alan Corden makes another phenomenal save. Chipped up over the top. Cooper came charging out, but ruled offsides. Good move by the Eagles, number 12, Anton Richter, and another offsides called on the Eagles. And there is an Eagle down at midfield. It's number 13, the captain, Richard Newbaner, who looks like he's got a cramp in his left leg. Chipped up over the top, looking for the head of Matthew Grafton. Grafton to the middle, and then a nice move to force it through. Incomplete to Diaz, and the Eagles take it back the other way. Greenway fighting for it, and the push called on Abington. Free kick from short distance, but not a great angle. To be Arya Sheth taking it for the Eagles. Two-man green wave wall. So last second substitution coming in for the injured Newbaner. Low, taken by the green wave. They'll immediately clear and inadvertently finding Enzo D'Souza for what could be an opportunity. Opportunity is shot, and it goes just wide of the right side post from Lindo. Clock stops, and the Green Wave are going to call their timeout here with 11:44 to go. And they are chasing a goal late in the MIAA's first round of the Division IV playoffs, currently trailing Advanced Math and Sciences 3-2 late in the second half. We'll take the break, too, and bring you the finish right after this. out of the timeout. We'll see what the Green Wave have to offer. Alan Corden will have a goal kick to start the remainder of this one. 11:44 on the clock. 3-2 Advanced Math and Sciences leading the Abington Green Wave, 22 seed and 11 in the first round of the MIAA Division IV playoffs here at Abington High School. Sam Almeida entering the game out of that timeout for Abington. He does have one of the 2 goals today. Push called back at the 30-yard line. The free kick will go to AMSA. Anton Richter will take it. Dead on angle, about 45 yards out from net. He sends it indirect and out of play on the other side. Kicked back in by Cooper. Enzo D'Souza trying to turn a corner. He finds Calcano. Now to the outside. Lindo going this way and that. He shoots it off of Alan Corden, who swallows up the rebound. That was loose in a lot of traffic. Alan Corden has easily been the best player for the Advanced Math and Science Eagles tonight. A couple of highlight reel stops for him. 2 goals against. Green Wave need at least one more to extend their season. Nice chip up ahead for Lindo. It's taken out of play by AMSA. And it'll be a corner kick, says. No, they rule goal kick. Looked like the ref was pointing towards the corner, but no deflection called. Winner of this game faces the winner of Stoneham and Tingsboro. That game tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Tingsboro, the number 6 seed. Stoneham, the 27. On the other side of the bracket, Pittsfield and Frontier Regional both wrapping up their first round wins. Northbridge and Hampshire Regional playing right now. Westfield's Technical Academy plays at Rockland tomorrow. Westfield Technical Academy was the team that the Green Wave girls squad defeated here on Sunday evening. Now throwing as we are across 10 minutes, 8:20 to go unofficially. The refs keep the time on the field, so the scoreboard just a reference. Spinning back with it, Aiden Grafton. Through ball looking for Almeida. Good traffic control by Enzo D'Souza. And then a couple players get tripped up and no call. Now ref calls advantage. Bodies flying everywhere. Calcano fires a shot. That's blocked. Bodies spilling everywhere. And the first call in that whole sequence is against the Green Wave. A free kick for Alan Corden in a wild sequence that saw 6 bodies spilled inside the 18-foot box. No calls except the last one against the Green Wave would have prevented a penalty shot. Headed back to Cooper, and he picks it up off the bounce with 7:10 to go. Green Wave with the clock working against them now. Almeida tried to get in the way of the clearance attempts. And the Eagles able to break through midfield. Chef, 2 goals. He'll throw it back in. Liam Thornley. Tosses in. Cooper, the only one in the area, picks it up. Now 6.5 to go. Max Lindo turns a nice tight corner on the far sideline. Lindo with speed, trying to cut back. Kicked out of play by AMSA and a Green Wave sub. Out comes Diaz. In comes Natan Martins. Martins finds himself with the ball and an opportunity. Not enough space for a shot. He's still got it. Trying to turn around and find some space. He finds Almeida, who is called for the push. Alan Corden across midfield. Here's Byrne trying to start some offense from the back line. 5 minutes and change to go. Green Wave in again. Opportunity just out of reach. The Eagles will clear, but no. Almeida finds it. He's trying to find space to launch across. He does. It's taken out of play. And I believe a goal kick is ruled as taking it over the end line was Almeida before the cross hit. Now 5 minutes to go. Scoreboard here at the field stops. The ref keeps the official time on the fields. Alan Corden to midfield. First touch to the Green Waves, Damian Montero. Calcano comes out of the pile with the ball. Now Cole Lindo. Up ahead to Nathan Calcano. He gets taken down. And again, no call. Thrown for the Green Wave as another hold goes uncalled, and the Eagles blast it back out of play over the Green Wave bench. 4 minutes left. Green Wave need at least one. Alan Corden will dive on top of that one and again reset the field. Diaz and Almeida, the 2 goal scorers. Enzo De Souza has the only assist on the night for the Green Wave. Felipe Costa has what would right now be the game winner. Arya Sheth with the first 2 for Advanced Math and Sciences, as a call from the 40-yard line well behind the play gets the Green Wave a free kick. Handball goes uncalled, and here's De Oliveira. Now, a full 30 seconds after the handball, it finally goes called. De Souza launches the free kick to the top of the 18. Two and a half-ish minutes to go. This one all the way back to Damian Montero. He sends it forward. De Oliveira, aggressive, plays it forward. De Oliveira again, trying to feather it through to Lindo. Almeida now. The cross, looking for the head of Lindo, loose. The Green Wave can't find a shot on target, and it's cleared out again. Now under 2 to go. .22 seconds seeded. Eagles of Advanced Math and Science leading the 11th seeded Green Wave. The cross this time is well through, but still playable for Almeida. Almeida settles, gives off to Aiden Grafton. Green Wave playing most everybody forward right now. And there is an Eagle down. It's number 17, Isaac D'Souza. And they'll stop the clock. Unofficially, I've got about a minute left.
Hey, it's fine. It's adding time for us.
AMSA will have to sub out D'Souza, the sophomore from Marlborough. The free kick for the Eagles comes from just about the end of their defensive third of the field, the 33-yard line. Headed down by the Green Wave, and now D'Souza with space. Rather, that was Nathan Martins, and Lindo can't catch up to it. A mental turnover for the Green Wave. About 45 seconds to go. Green Wave have had no shortage of opportunities here tonight. Here's Almeida trying to settle and find one last one. Almeida's through ball, nicely placed to Lindo. Max Lindo into the box, his shot wide to the right, and it goes out of play. Enzo D'Souza was taken down in the box, looked for a call, didn't get it. Now the throw-in placed perfectly down the line. Not much time remaining. And chipped out. It'll be an Eagles throw-in. And now a yellow card for Lucas de Oliveira for a delay of game for slamming the ball. Refs the only ones right now that know exactly how much time is left. Good takeaway here for Aiden Grafton. He sends it ahead looking for Enzo D'Souza, cleared out. And the whistles blow. AMSA has come in to Abington and defeated the 11th seeded Green Wave and come up with the 22-11 upset in the first round. They'll face the winner of Tingsboro and Stoneham. And the Green Wave season comes to an end, due in part to some rough officiating here from the MIAA's refs. Final score from Abington High School tonight, 3-2. The Eagles defeating the Green Wave and ending their season. Stay tuned the rest of the week. We'll have some more playoff action here for you from the networks of Abington Community Access and Media. Girls soccer tomorrow at 3:30 at West Bridgewater. And Friday night, the Green Wave football team will host Winthrop in MIAA first round action. I want to thank you for watching this game and every game here on the networks of Abington Community Access and Media. I want to thank our cameraman for bringing the sights and sounds from Abington High School tonight, the one and only Dave Bowen. On behalf of our executive producer, Kevin Tocci, and everyone else here at Abington Cam, I am Mad Dog Matt Nelson, and we will see you next game.